What's going on, guys? BB Gaming here, back again with another Pokemon Go video. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a 2 million Stardust Spree, as you can see in the title. So we're just going to start off with some Dragonite, and just, we're going to talk about first, we're going to talk about, what you guys should be prioritizing your Stardust in. As we all know, Stardust is very hard to come by in Pokemon Go. It takes a while to get to 1 million. It takes you probably a little bit to get to 1 million. Yeah, you should prioritize what Pokemon you're going to be facing in raids, your legendary raids. And what Pokemon you're going to be, what Pokemon you're going to be doing in raids. Basically, you should prioritize those, like Groudon, all your legendaries that you catch. You should probably power up the good IV ones. That's what I try to focus on. I only power up the good IV ones. And yeah, I mean, it's your game. You could do what you want. Like I powered up Snorlaxes, even though they're not very useful. They're good gym defenders. Also, you can power up with gym defenders too as well. But really, in just gym system, you don't need good gym defenders. You could just throw in Pidgeys and get your coins, to be honest. Yeah, so I mean, I powered up Snorlaxes. I want to power up my Flygon because I just really think that Pokemon looks cool. But it's your game, but I would focus on doing a majority of your power-ups on useful Pokemon, Dragonites, your legendaries, gym defenders, etc. So I'm going to be doing, and also right as I'm doing right now, I'm doing Machamp. Machamp is definitely one of the best Pokemon you want to power up. I have probably like 3 or 4 maxed out Machamps now. I definitely would do that. Would recommend powering up at least 2 Machamps. They're very useful in this game. So Machamp, it's at 2,700 now. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue doing these up to spend this 2 million Stardust. So, Machamp is very useful. I'm probably gonna be doing like another favorite Pokemon I'm gonna be powering up, even though it's not very useful, is Wailord. Wailord's one of my favorites from Gen 3. So I'll see you all in the next power up, which is Venusaur. I like Venusaur. With the Pokemon Go Community Day coming up, Venusaur is going to get a new move set, which is going to make it very useful in the game. So I'll definitely stack up your Venusaur candies and make sure you save a good IV1 to evolve so you can get that move set on it. The new charge move, I forget what it's called. But yeah, Venusaur is going to be one great. Exeggutor is another good Pokemon to power up. It's a good counter. Good, you could use it as a grass or a psychic. What is it? Confusing and psychic, I think, and then Seed Bomb and Solar Beam. It's a good, not Seed Bomb, or I forget. Yeah, Solar Beam. But yeah, if you can, Exeggutor is another good Pokemon to power up. It's a 98% IV. As I said, I'm kind of the person who likes to focus on the good IVs. If it's above like an 86, 87 with 15 attack, I will probably max it out. That's probably my limit. If it's below 87, 86, I probably won't max it out. So, if it's a 98, I'm probably going to be doing another video maxing out all my 100%s just for the fun of it, eventually. But I still have to power up Rayquaza. I have 100% Aggron. I got power up. What else do I have power up? I have a bunch of. I have 100% Ditto, which is really kind of funny. 100% Blastoise power up. Stuff like that. I'm doing another Machamp. They're very useful, as I mentioned. They get to like 2,800. Counter Dynamic Punch is the most best moveset for it. Yeah, I will get max out stuff. I would definitely try to save your Stardust, and then make it count, quote unquote. But yeah, so back again with another on the next evolution, not evolution. Oh, here we go. Let's see. What's the next one? I'm going to power up, I forget. I think it's probably going to be, let's see. We're going to be doing a Blaziken. Blaziken is another good fighting type. It is almost as good as Machamp. I think it's Machamp. Only different, Blaziken is a little better. It has better attack stat, but it's more of a glass cannon-y. So Machamp could take more, but Blaziken does more damage. But Blaziken is yeah, it's really good. This is probably my favorite Gen 3 starter. Alright, so max out around 2600. Yeah, definitely got counter and focus blast, best moveset on it. It's better fighting than fire, but again, it's a 96 IV, which I'll take. I don't have many 100%s, but I have so many like 96, 98s. So, but yeah, I also had 100% Kyogre run for me before they changed the throwing mechanics on it. Before it was far away, that really annoyed me. Probably hit like 7 great throws on it too, and it still ran away. Blaziken, there it is. Ran out of candies, unfortunately, but Raikou, this is a very important counter. This is a great counter for Lugia. As we speak now, I still don't have a shiny Lugia, but I'll definitely post a video on it when I get a shiny Lugia. I've probably done like 20 now. I still haven't got a shiny yet, but they are coming out frequently, so make sure you go out and grind Lugia. Try to get your shiny. I think shiny Lugia looks really good, but that's just my opinion. So as we're speaking on this, the best counters for Lugia is your Thunder type, so definitely Raikou. Raikou's definitely worth maxing out. Zapdos if you have it. If you don't have these legendaries, then definitely Jolteon and Ampharos is good. Other counters, ice types. So you would have your Arcunos, Laprases, Cloysters, Piloswine, sorry. Yeah, so those are definitely your best counters. Jinx, you could definitely use Rayquaza and Kyogre too. Those are good counters. Not the best. They're not super effective, but you could use Kyogre or Blizzard. That's super effective. Yeah, so Kyogre would be good. And I'm powering up I'm maxing out my second Snorlax. I just love Snorlax. It's just my favorite Pokemon of all time. So I can't complain. Plus, it's a really good gym defender. So it's semi-useful. But yeah, it's one of my favorites. 96%. My other one's 98% IV. And the fun fact, the 98% IV, I think I got like the second month in the game. So that's one of my OGs. So definitely grind out your Lugias. And make sure you're gonna get a shiny. There it is, Crippling 3000. So on my next video, I'm probably gonna be talking about I had level 40. A very crucial topic, important topic is a lot of people ask, what do you do after you reach level 40? So I'm going to be talking about that in that video. Yeah, there's 30 things you could do to keep going, in the game, make you want to play it more. But I'm not going to get into that right now. I'll get into it in my next video. So we're going to power up. What are we going to power up next? 98 Vaporeon. This used to be the best water type in the game, but I still think it's really good. Kyogre's obviously number one, and then maybe I forget what the second best. Gyarados is probably second. I would say Vaporeon and Gyarados are equal in my opinion, because Vaporeon's more tankier. But this is a 98, perfect. I think HP and attack. So I'm gonna power up 98s. They're 98 IVs. I have a 98 Gyarados or a 96 Gyarados too, but maxed out. So I'll see you all in the next clip of the next power up, so we can discuss that. Alright, so the Vaporeon maxed out 3143. So the next redoing is Gengar again, as I mentioned earlier. Gengar is a good counter for most good stuff. It's a good Mega Pokemon. You can use it against Mewtwo when you have it. Yeah, I think Gengar it's a very good attacker, but it has obviously glass tagging. But probably it's the best. It's obviously the best Ghost type. What is this IV? It's a 96. Oh yeah, it's another good IV. Definitely worth powering up, in my opinion. So I think after this we're gonna be doing another counter, another good counter, another Psychic type, Alakazam. It's probably like the second best Psychic type, other than Mewtwo. And on the topic of Mewtwo, I got two EX raid passes. Let me guys know in the comments what you want to power up, how you've been powering up your Pokemon, and how you've been doing with those EX raid passes, because they've been really stepping up their game with the EX raid passes, which is very nice to see. And I'll definitely have a video on my Mewtwo two EX raid passes. So Gengar maxed out probably around like 25,000-26,000. We're already down to freaking 400,000 Stardust. I swear, it takes like 2 months to get the Stardust, and you can spend it in like an hour. But that's another story for another time. I feel like they should, when you catch a legendary, you should get more than 600 Stardust. I mean, you should get your base 500 Stardust, and then you should at least get like 1,000, 2,000. You know, when you catch like a Gen 3 evolution, it's like 700 Stardust. You get less for a legendary, which is kind of ludicrous in my opinion. I think you should get at least a minimum of 1,000 Stardust for catching it, and more XP than like 100. I mean, you get your XP for your raid, but you should get more for catching it. You reward people for catching it. So that's just my opinion. You should get more for doing raids. Considering it's $1 a raid pass, you should get more benefits for doing it. And yeah, so we're doing Alakazam now. Alakazam's also probably in my top 10 Gen 1 favorites. It is like Gengar Glass Cannon, but it does a lot of damage. Psycho Cut and Future Sight, I think, is the best moveset. I'll change all these movesets after, but Alakazam is another great attacking Psychic type. Second best, other than Mewtwo. Max out power around 2,800. I hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. This took me a while to accumulate 2 million. I've never seen a video, it probably has been, but I've never seen one of the main Pokemon Go YouTubers do like a 2 million. Whereas everyone does like 1 million or so. So I thought this would be a pretty cool video to spend 2 million recording it. Wow, it's actually 2,800. Max out 2,861. 93 IV. Pretty good. And the next one, we do one, I think one of my favorite Gen 3s. If I can find it. Wailord, 96 IV. This is oh, this is a funny Pokemon in my opinion. I like the, but you know, it's not a very good, you know, Pokemon in general. Which I don't understand how this Pokemon only maxed out like 2,200. It makes no sense to me how they decide these things. Like Flygon is a Stage 3 evolution, and only reaches like 2,300. It makes no sense to me. It's but whatever. Wailord is very cool Pokemon. I mean, I'm willing to spend the Stardust on them. Like I said, it's a game. You can do what you want. I wouldn't advise you to do all these your favorites, but at least do a couple of your favorites to make it fun. It is a game after all, so I would definitely do some maxing out some of your favorites if it's a good IV. I will get maxed out favorites, not a good IV. But if it's a good IV, I would do it. I dig it for a couple. I will do for more. I'll probably max out Flygon too, even though I shouldn't. I don't think I'm gonna max out here. I don't think I have enough candies, or Stardust. Yeah, over 2,000 CP, pretty good. It's a good, it's a good gym defender. So I think that's it. So that's gonna wrap it up for the 2 million Stardust Spree video. I went through it all. I have like, a couple thousand left. So if you guys like, make sure you smash the subscribe button and like button. And I will be posting more videos frequently. I'm trying to do this more and more often. So as always, have a good day, everyone.